Welcome to the One Shalom podcast. You might be asking, what is shalom? Shalom is a Hebrew word that means peace. However, it's not just peace. It's this idea of actively making peace. So instead of just sitting around waiting for it to happen, we are going to actively pursue it.
Our goal with One Shalom is to be vessels for Christ, to preach shalom in a world that speaks the opposite.
So we're going to ask the hard questions. We're going to have the hard conversations. But above all, we're going to be joyful and have fun with the shalom that Christ has given us.
So without further ado, let's get into this episode of the One Shalom.
Well, it's looking a little different today, but how are you boys doing?
Chilling.
Yeah, AB.
This is weird, dude. This is already weird, man. I mean, I love it. I'm all about it, but it's already so much different.
Yeah. So obviously, we sound different today. I guess we don't look different, but you can actually see us this time.
I was gonna say, we
Uh,
kind of do look
the
different. They're
the
probably not
layout.
used to this.
I mean, yeah, the layout of what we look like today is not how it's gonna always look like. So a little bit of context. We filmed 2 episodes last week due to like me being I'll be on my have my honeymoon and then going to camp after that. So I'll be gone 2 weeks. And so we were gonna double up 1 week and just like knock out a bunch of episodes. But something happened with the software and I couldn't I couldn't edit the videos. And so now we are recording this episode instead. But it just looks different because all my equipment is in Edwardsville at the apartment, and then like Aiden, all his equipment isn't all set up yet, and so what you see today is not it's not what it's going to always look like. Um, so yeah,
Yeah. Next week will be me, Aiden, and Zach Bowman.
It will.
A guest that we've had on previously.
but did he message you guys back?
Not yet, but I'm sure he will do it.
He'll be on there. He's going to be on there.
I know Zach. I know
Sick.
Zach well enough. He'll do it.
Sick.
Yeah. We're going to find a time, and me, Aiden, and Zach are going to get an episode going, and then episode after that we should be pretty well set up, and should be rolling back with the Sermon on the Mount series.
Let's go. Would you like the cut?
Yes.
It's a wedding cut.
Yeah.
Wedding day
Yes,
cut.
Hayden gets married tomorrow.
Dude, I get
Tomorrow.
married tomorrow. That's insane. That is a
That's
weird thing to
awesome.
say. An awesome
That's
thing
hype.
to say. It's crazy. Rehearsal dinner tonight. Like, what the heck?
Oh, I know. Hey, I'm ready. I got my PJs and my pizza loaded. I'm ready to go, man.
Yeah. Yesterday I spent the whole day draping the ceiling and hanging lights and setting up stuff. It was a lot of fun though.
So we're gonna get to see it tonight. The ones that are in the
Yeah,
wedding
you'll be able to
party.
see. Yeah, we're gonna help set up the ceremony tonight, I think,
Cool. I'm hyped.
after the service.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hype, dude. I'm so I'm so
Gosh.
hyped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, bro. But the goal of today, I think, is to really just like kind of show you a little bit of the features of Riverside and what is going to be coming to you guys and what to expect, what to get excited for, and just like kind of spend time together the day before
Right.
the wedding, kind of reflect on some memories and stuff, and I mean just really have a good time with in fellowship together. Um, yeah, I don't know what next week's episode's going to be over. Like whenever it comes to being with Zach, I don't know the topic, but you'll see.
We're looking at theological triage.
Sounds awesome.
So the ability to be able to
I'll
disagree
just have to join in.
theologically. I know. I might just
Yeah.
have to like text you and get maybe you send in a couple thoughts and I can read them on your behalf.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
pop into I'll just join the
That'd be
Riverside
kind of
for
cool.
a couple
Join for a
couple
second,
minutes.
probably on top of a mountain.
Yeah. But
That'd be cool.
yeah. Also I'm in my garage right now. So you can probably hear this plane going over me right now.
I cannot.
I can't.
Oh,
Hear.
let's go.
I'm
It's
in
pretty
the
loud for me.
studio I'm in my setup place that I'll be using, but it's like half done. I'm on the couch that I'll be sitting in, but the coffee table still needs to be
Hey,
set up. And
TV looks
there's a
great
bunch
though.
of these cool pictures. He does
I
look
look pretty
great.
good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Also,
what's that backdrop?
my
Do you have like a backdrop on the back of you?
My backdrop is literally just the blinds right now. I have
Mm.
blackout
That's sweet.
curtains, but I did not put them up today.
It just
'cause
looks
it's
like a
pretty
white
early.
background.
Yeah, because I got the light going, and then I got the light from here, so it like
Sick.
you're like
Hey, what
you're
kind of
makes it look
shining.
setting
like
do you
I'm
have
in.
on the light?
I got
What setting do
this.
you have on the
I got
light?
it.
I
I
do
got it all the
mine
way
warm.
up.
Do you do yours on
Oh,
the
I
warm
got it like
setting or the?
no, I don't have it warm right now.
You can change the
Dang, bro,
setting
that'd
if
give
I'll
me
you
try
a
the
want.
headache.
warm. Yeah, I'll try the warm one whenever I get my curtain set up back here.
Yeah, that's valid.
I love warm lighting.
So I figured out I could blur my
Nice.
background, but I can't do
Okay.
that live while recording. I had to do it beforehand. But yeah,
I
great.
haven't
Found that
figured
out.
out anything. This is my first time on Riverside recording anything or even being a test, because the day they did the test was my girlfriend's birthday. And so I was out and
Yeah.
about celebrating. And so, yeah, I'm
Hey,
going to be learning with
TV,
the
show them
viewers.
a little sound feature. Show them a
Okay.
little sound feature. Just a little peek in what you get to experience.
Let's see. What do we got? We got some drums. Roll. We have a
This is gonna be
drum joke.
sick.
We have cheers for Abron.
I think
So yeah,
I
we could
think
play sounds and whatnot. It's
we need to
pretty
have a
cool, I
regular
think.
thing of like every time we have a joke or something, we do the drums. Or like I've seen podcasts where like they have every time someone wins an argument, they sing a song. We could have something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, we'll get
Be hilarious.
send in some suggestions for some sounds, and we'll get our soundboard built up
Yeah, yeah.
over
It's
time.
legit a soundboard.
Facts.
Like it's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
But
Yes.
I don't know. Do we have an icebreaker on the fly? While you're thinking of this,
What was
continue.
our icebreaker when we recorded in person?
Oh yeah, dude.
Because we did film 2 podcasts in person, and we just had to
did.
scrap
Right.
them, unfortunately.
How sad
Golly,
is
what
that?
was it?
That sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. We could talk about the wedding. I don't know if we've talked.
that's what it
We
was.
might have talked.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. It was what are
Well,
you guys nervous for, or what are
No,
you
we
guys
already
excited
did.
for? What am I nervous for?
That was from the episode that just came out, because I just listened to it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We did do one about the
Dang,
wedding,
I
though.
Well, I don't want to do that
We
one
did do one about the wedding. But I think, hold on, if you give me like 2 seconds, I bet I can remember what we did. I think we
One.
were doing something about,
then. 2.
Maybe we
Bro's
didn't.
trying
I
to
think we
stall
just
right now.
I think we just talked about the wedding. I don't know. I think we just talked about it. I don't know if we did the icebreaker around it.
I don't know. What we can talk about in place of the icebreaker is the tragic loss of the Thunder last night.
Listen,
True.
that was unreal.
By the way,
I was telling you.
we're talking about Game 5, or I mean Game 6.
No, Game 6.
Yeah, Game 6, and it was tragic. It's like here's the thing: I had a feeling we weren't going to play as hard as we usually do, just because it's in Cambridge, and it's really hard to win there anyways. And I think they really wanted to win at home, and so I don't think they played their hardest. But also, I think the Pacers literally played lights out. Like they didn't miss a single shot in the first 2 quarters,
Yeah.
and so after that, we just kind of gave up.
There was a point in time, I think I'd like to get the number pulled up on it, but they had a stretch where I swear they hit 15 straight shots.
Yeah,
There was
it was
points
nuts.
in time where they just were not missing. There was that one
Yeah,
who hit the It was in like the third quarter. Who hit the like shot clock expiring, just chucked up a three and hit it. It made me so mad.
Mm.
I think it was Nimhard.
Oh,
Which, by the way,
yeah.
Andrew Nimhard makes me
Yeah.
so mad. I can't stand him. I'm gonna be honest. He makes me. Actually, that entire team like makes me mad. Like I understand why people don't like them. Like I get it.
Mm.
They are like annoying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. There was also that like
I like. What were you gonna say?
no, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say I like Halliburton. Like I like him as a player. Um,
Hmm.
I just hate him whenever he plays against Thunder, bro.
Yeah, I just
Here's the thing.
like people
He's
always
not even their
complain.
best player.
No, he's not. Well, he I don't know. He might be.
He,
Here's the thing. Here's what
no.
just makes me mad about him. He everything that like people think Shea is with the whole foul baiting, like complaining, trying to get calls, is literally exactly what Tyrese Halliburton does. And then when he
Yeah.
gets a foul called on him, he might be the biggest baby I've ever seen in my life. He will
Yeah.
like jump around and throw a temper tantrum if there's a foul called against him. Like
It's
I'm just gonna
annoying,
be
bro.
honest. So also I really do
But
not like Pacers fans.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, they're electric though.
Like
Like their stadium is
sure,
electric. It's
yeah,
hard to
I
win there.
guess. I I guess, but man, they're just like I think like being in the finals against them has just like brought them out of the woodworks of like, wow, these guys are
Yeah.
very annoying. Some of them,
Yeah.
but some of them are fine. But also, the whole "yes sirs" thing might be the worst slogan. Might be the worst slogan in sports. That's so bad. Yes sirs. That's like what I think of every time I hear it.
Whoa.
I think of Van Horn saying "yes sirs."
Hey,
Can we
Braun, lock
can we
in
get a
here.
yes sirs, PV?
Can we make that part of the audio or the soundtrack? Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That's what I think of every
But
I've
time.
been
here's the
cheering for the
thing.
Pacers.
Yeah, I know you have. You little jerk.
That's bogus.
But here's the thing.
That's like actually bogus.
I think
Bro, they have cheap concessions and the shakes there are very
they
good.
do.
I
Gainbridge is
do
awesome.
agree with that. It is a fun
We've all
place
been
to
there
be.
together.
We have.
Yeah.
We have. It was awesome. That milkshake's still like a top 3 milkshake I've ever had.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes,
But
sirs.
anyways, I think it's really hard to win at OKC for any opponent. And so I'm very confident in game seven. One, I think it's hard to win back-to-back games against us. Two, it's really hard to
Right.
win at OKC. And then three, we've done this almost every series where we don't play as hard. Game six, and then we come game seven and absolutely obliterate.
Well, game
And
7 against
so
Denver was like the best game they've played in the entire playoffs, the Thunder.
it's
So
very good. It is very
let's
good.
just hope that rolls
And so
over.
I'm excited. It'll be day one of the honeymoon, and I'm so locked for this game. And it'll determine the success of my marriage.
It's true.
Oh, oh, oh! I was not expecting that. Sorry, Ella, if you're listening.
Just jokes.
Hayden,
Just jokes,
Hayden,
but it
remind
will
the people
determine my
where you're
mood.
going.
Oh, Gatlinburg. Going to Gatlinburg.
Yes.
Gonna go whitewater rafting, zip lining, uh, hiking, waterfalls, all types of stuff. It's gonna be
Yep.
a lot of fun.
Are you gonna go to
Me and
the? What are you saying, Van Horn?
I was just saying me and Aiden are going as well.
Yeah,
We're gonna tag
they're
along.
they're staying on the couch.
Yeah. Yep, that was our
What were
plan.
you saying, Abram?
So, no, I was gonna ask. Are you gonna go to the National like Serial Killer Crime Museum or whatever?
No, I don't think so. We are gonna go to an escape room, I think. Whenever I was little, so context, I grew up going to Gatlinburg like every summer with my grandma and grandpa.
I didn't
And
know
so like
that.
I know a lot of the places around there. Yeah. That's
Hmm.
actually why I picked it because she's only been there like once and she doesn't remember it. And
Okay.
I like grew up going there, so I know a lot of places. So I'm really excited to show her all these places. but there's this escape room, and it looks like a pyramid, and there's like it's like a Indiana Jones type of thing. But I just remember it being really
Mm.
fun, and I remember they sold whips there. I remember buying a whip whenever I was little and whipping everything.
To each his own.
To each his own. You better be careful, Abram.
Hey,
I'll
I
whip
feel like I've been good.
you.
Wait, when I just laughed there, could you hear my hand on the mic?
No, actually.
I
A
don't
little
think I've heard like
context.
anything.
Yeah. Abram, show them what'll happen if you move your hand. Yeah.
That will happen.
So
I have
Abram
like
has to be very still.
I'm like white knuckling this thing. Like my hand was starting to cramp earlier. Like I'm like making sure I don't move this. Well, for context, so
Yeah.
I'm in the room that I will be recording in, but like less than half of
Mhm.
it is set up. Like the couch is set up that I'll be sitting on, but the coffee table I need to put it together. I think I'm gonna need help, so I'm gonna probably call my dad and see if he'll come help me, because it's a lot. And then Kaylin ordered these really cool pictures that are going to hang behind me, like on this wall. They're really sick. They're all the names of
Yeah.
God. They're like Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Jireh, all of them. I can't really think of all of them off the top of my head, but I know those three.
Sick. Yeah.
Those are gonna hang up behind me. And then what I'll do is I'll attach that mic stand to the coffee table, and it'll extend out.
hmm
Well, it's kind of hard to attach the mic stand to the coffee table if the coffee table's not set up. And
Right.
honestly,
It's true.
I thought maybe it would have the little thing where I could put it on the floor. I didn't realize it
You should
didn't.
no, you should just hold the mic stand instead. Just
Hold
just
the mic.
extend it fully and hold it all the way out.
Hey, this is working. This is working so far. So
Hey, PV, show them what
Pretty
the
good.
stand looks like. Or not the stand, but
Showing
just
the
like show them
stand.
what we're talking about. Like bring it into a camera view.
Yeah, so we got a little mic stand.
that's sick.
These are our mics. These short mics. Pretty
Short
good.
ND7.
Short ND7.
MD7.
Pretty good stuff. ND7.
ND500. Sure, ND500.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Remember when he worked
Pretty good
that?
mics. We got pretty good setups.
Yeah.
Whenever they're fully set up. Hayden's
Yeah.
setup is phenomenal.
Hayden's setup is unreal.
Yeah, I was really proud of mine. It was fun to see the vision come to life. But we're gonna actually probably we'll show you our setups, like each of our setups individually, on
Right.
social media at some point. Whenever I get back to the apartment, I'll shoot like a cool little video for you guys, and then like they'll all shoot theirs, and we'll just post it on like
Yeah.
one post so you guys can see it all. But it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. Um, and it's important to note like all of this is made possible because of our sponsors and people that donate, like you guys. And so, first of all, before we get into the word from our sponsor, just like if you guys feel called to support the channel, support the podcast, support the ministry, you guys can go to our Patreon. It'll be in the link in this episode. It'll also be in the link in our Instagram bio and TikTok bio and all that stuff to our Patreon. And you can go ahead and become a member on there for free. You don't have to pay anything, but you have the option to. Um, and there's different tiers that you can go into. As of right now, there's no like benefits for being in a certain tier. Um, everything will be the same. It's just an opportunity for you to support the podcast. So if you feel called to, please do that. If not, we still love you. Still go be a member of the Patreon because it's free. And once we get some more people in there, we're gonna actually start posting like a lot more stuff in there. A lot of updates, and just like it's more of like a family like atmosphere in there where we can just keep you guys updated with what's going on. But yeah, and then now one of the cool features with this is that you can see the word from our sponsor.
Are you looking to transform your outdoor space? River to River Concrete brings over 25 years of craftsmanship to Southern Illinois. Whether it's a new driveway, a patio, or a custom walkway, their team delivers quality work with integrity.
Serving Williamson, Jackson, Franklin, and Saline counties, they're the trusted name in concrete solutions. Schedule your free estimate today at river-to-river-concrete.com or call 618-559-1267. That's 618-559-1267. River to River Concrete, building strong foundations for our community.
So yeah, shout out to River to River Concrete. Thank
Big
you
shout
for
out to River River.
Yes.
helping us out with these setups and everything.
All of you see is made possible because of River to River. So big thank you. Love y'all. But I don't know, what do you guys want to go into now? You guys supposed to like talk about memories? I don't know where to go from here.
First of all, big thank you to Cornerstone Church and
Yes.
allowing us to use that studio for 40 weeks or whatever you used it for.
Yeah. 40
Big
weeks.
shout out to them. And hey,
Yeah,
you
dude.
can go more into your family at Cornerstone.
Dude. Yeah, so I worked 3 years there at Cornerstone, and man, it was probably the best 3 years of my life. Like, they were family to me, and it was just like such a blessing. And yeah, the studio was like awesome. The fact that, the time we decided like, hey, like we want to start a podcast, we started looking into it. I brought it up to my pastor because we had like these one-on-one meetings for mentorship. And I just like brought him like, hey, like we really want to do this. And then I was like, we have a studio. It doesn't really get used anymore. What would it be like okay if we started using the studio like for the podcast? He's like, yeah, absolutely. Talk to the media guy or the tech guy. And so I talked to him. He showed me like how to use the mics and stuff, how to set it all up. And then the person editing the podcast that we're going on at Cornerstone coached me on how to edit the podcast, and so I got to learn all that. And then like we got to film there every week, and it was just like it was so fun. And the fact that we got to do that for like free, like they just let us, was such a blessing. Um, I can't thank you enough, Cornerstone, for one, treating me so well, uh, and two, just treating us as a podcast so well and allowing us to host there and use all their equipment. So, yeah,
True.
Yeah.
a lot of
I keep
memories
looking
there.
at Abron. I keep looking at Abron. He just
Bro.
he looks so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
First of all, on my screen
Bro.
you look like a little Minecraft character because you're all pixely, and so all I
Bro.
can see is like I can see a little bit of your smile in your face. But like I can make out that your mustache is darker
Bro.
than the other spot of your face.
Bro. Bro. Hey, this mustache is for your wedding, by the way. And I'm
Hey,
mad because I don't
I
know
got
if
mine too.
anybody else is. Okay, good. Oh, you're doing it too. Okay, good. I was say I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else in the.
Hey, I thought you were gonna get
What?
your mustache dyed.
I decided against it. I'm going for more of a natural look. No, okay. Back to what I was gonna say.
I think you should get it dyed, bro.
A big thank you to everybody over there. I feel like every time that we were at Cornerstone filming, everybody was so nice. I feel like we'd
Mhm.
always encounter somebody. They were always so nice.
Yeah.
And so I do appreciate our time there. I'm sad it has to end, but I'm also excited that we kind of have our own space now. Does that make sense? Kind of like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
always felt like I know this wasn't the case, but I every time we were there, like there was always like a little thought in the back of my mind that was like, are we intruding? Obviously, I know that that
Right.
wasn't the case at all. They made us feel very welcomed, but now it is kind of
Right. Yeah.
it's sad that it's
100%.
ending. I'm gonna miss the studio, but this is really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
100% agree. Um, yeah. I don't know. It's like a lot. It's a whole different atmosphere for us here. So like it's a lot different for us as well as you guys, but like recording is gonna look a lot different for us. And so it might be a little awkward at first. It might be a little um messy, if I should say, at first. Because we went from, being able to like make cuts and edits and stuff, and now we like with audio or with video and stuff, like we can't really do that, and so it's just kind of like a clear cut, like a full cut or a full video without any cuts, unless we have like little ones here and there. But for the most part, it's just gonna be like a full shoot, and so that's different for us because now we don't we have dead space and we have to fill that dead space. Before we would take time to just like think and stuff, but now you can't do that. Otherwise, you guys would get off because it's boring.
Right.
I think honestly though, I do think that
Yeah, I
will
think we're
provide
trying
a
to.
little. Oh, see, there we go.
I'm
What'd you
sorry.
say, Peyton?
See,
No,
we
you're
keep we
good.
keep like we were trying to find a flow. I can
Yeah,
tell we're like trying to find a flow,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
think for some of us there's a little bit of a delay. I'm sure it'll be different whenever we're all like on
yeah.
our computers, but we're trying to find a flow, and I think that'll take just time.
Sure.
And so yeah,
Right,
go ahead, Abram.
right. No, I was just gonna say like I think this will bring a little more like authenticity to it though. If we're looking at it
Hmm.
from the bright
For
side,
sure.
like they're going to kind of see our thought process in, like especially
For
when we're
sure.
doing like Matthew 6, like we really take time to think about what we're gonna say, and
Yeah.
sometimes we'll say something and we'll be like, I don't know about that. Maybe we should cut that out. But now we won't really have that. So if we say something, we can then clarify and be like, actually, I think it might be saying this or something like that. So I think actually
Right.
it's going to be
Yeah.
in the long run. But
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah, but like Peyton was saying, like it's gonna take time to get into that flow. It's gonna get time to get used to this, especially like whenever we get into our actual like for sure setups that we're gonna be there for like a while. Uh, it'll start to come more natural. There won't be as much of a lag. We'll be able to like just have better conversations like more fluidly. Um, yeah,
I'm tired.
Yeah, for
I keep
sure.
yawning.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna
Aaron
be able to see
was
all
an
your
hour.
yawns.
He was an hour late today,
He
by the way,
was,
Okay.
bro.
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I have a 20-minute drive to my setup. You guys can just wake up and get. I woke up at 6 a.m. because I knew I needed to come here and start setting some stuff up.
And then what
I had
happened?
all of it like
And then what
unboxed.
happened?
I turned off my alarm and went right back to sleep.
So what time did you really wake up?
I
Yeah.
woke
buddy?
up at 6. I woke up at 6:50.
What time?
And
What time did you get to the apartment?
I pulled into Kalen's at 7:20.
And what time did you join?
I joined at like 7:35, but I wasn't ready.
7:40.
It was
What time did
7:40
we
by the
start
time I had everything
recording?
set up. I was 7:40 by the time I had everything set up. But I joined at like
Yeah.
yeah, it was that won't happen again though because once I get everything set up.
Oh.
Hey,
I've heard
here
that one
on this
before.
podcast. No, how about this? How about this? Let's make it interesting. Let's make it interesting. If I'm late again, I have to do some type of punishment decided by the Patreon members.
Deal.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, you heard it.
Sounds good. You heard it
So
here.
that should
Uh,
encourage them to join the Patreon.
that's
Yeah.
true. You guys should join the Patreon. Hey, also, I want everyone to know the best thing happened to me. I got mail from the freaking Packers.
Shut
They
up.
sent me a letter, bro.
The
They
best
sent me a
thing-
letter.
You get married tomorrow, and the best thing is that the Packers sent you mail.
I haven't got married yet, so it has been the best thing yet. Listen,
Okay.
whenever I get married, that'll be the best thing. But right now,
This
it's the
is not
Packers mail.
okay.
They
Why don't you
they
tell the
sent
people
me
about that?
they sent me a letter. They sent me a letter. So we sent you know how like people send businesses like wedding invites so they'll get stuff back. Well, I sent the Packers a letter inviting or an invite to the wedding, and they sent me a letter congratulating me and Elle on our marriage, and it said some other stuff in there. I don't remember. Pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna frame that,
Did
and
anybody
it's
sign
gonna.
it?
I think so. I was so excited to see what was inside. Her brother, it went to her house, so her brother opened the mail and saw it, and I was like, I FaceTimed him while he opened it because I was just so excited, so excited. Um,
Bro.
so I don't know, I don't know if it's signed by anyone or not, but I think so. But I'm gonna get it. gonna get it framed. It's gonna be on the backdrop of the podcast. It's gonna have a light right on it so everyone can see it. Dude, it's sick.
You need
Anyways.
to check your heart posture on your idolatry.
You are probably, yeah, you are correct. I probably do.
Yeah, bear down.
Not bear down.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
go fly.
Dude, the freaking Ravens got Jair Alexander
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we did. Heck yeah, we did, man. He's gonna
for
fit
him
in
to play
so
5 games,
beautifully.
bro. He's gonna play
He's gonna
five
fit in
games and
so
get hurt.
beautifully with that secondary. No.
He's gonna play five games and get hurt.
If he would have re-signed with the Packers, you would have been, oh, he's the best. He's a top 3 corner.
I've said
Just
this
wait, he's
before
gonna
he
s-
signed. I
Listen,
said this whole
he's gonna
time. I
s-
said he
hey,
plays 5 games. He does not deserve to get paid as much. In those 5 games, sure,
that's fair.
he's
Hey,
probably top.
hey,
He's probably top 5 cornerback. He doesn't play more than
Ravens
5 games a year.
Ravens got him cheap. Get
I
that
know
off
he
the
has him for
screen.
$6 million for 1 year. Wait, I
Get
can't
that
see
off the
anything.
screen.
There's nothing on mine.
He put
Hey,
bear
Nate
down.
You can't
Hobbs
see that?
no, not on mine. The phone's different. So it looks,
Oh
yeah, I'm
yeah.
filming on my phone, guys, but so it's different for me than anyone else. But I'll gladly take Nate Hobbs.
You can have Nate Hobbs.
I do. I
I'll
actually
take
do have him. So,
I'll take Jair Alexander.
for 5 games.
That's fine. That's 5 more games than he'll be playing for the Packers.
One game will be against the Packers.
That is true.
Do you
I
play
wonder
each
if he'll
other?
be healthy
Week,
for that.
yeah, week
Yeah,
17.
because the Norths play
You
each
play
other this
AFC
year.
North, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you
Bears
too.
and
We'll see you too, PV.
mm-hmm. Looking forward to it.
Fun. We'll see the Steelers too. Week 8 against A-Rod.
Hey, you know me. Hey, you know me and Caleb Williams have matching phones.
You got the pink phone.
Yeah,
That says a lot about your
I got it
character,
because of
Abram.
Caleb Williams. I got it because of Caleb.
Not in
Williams.
a good way.
It does. You know,
No,
LeBron's,
actually,
he's
if you
first
are-
in,
if-
last out type of guy.
If the listeners are curious about my phone, I went to go get a new phone and they had one color and it was pink, and so I was like, well, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it. So
It has meaning now, though.
that's why it does have meaning. It's for,
No,
it's
it
for
has-
my aunt.
it has
Shout out my
meaning.
aunt Chelsea. But at first it was because they only had one color phone. But
Yeah. I don't know where else we want to go with this. It's just like a fun episode just to show you around, get you a little insight of what's going on. Let me think. Was there anything else that we could show them on here? Like ability wise? One thing I will say is the content being pushed out on social media will be far better than what it's been in the past.
right.
I mean, one, you'll get to see our beautiful faces. And two, the beautiful thing about Riverside is that um, it has AI in it, and so the AI within Riverside will actually will create a lot of social media posts for us, saving us a ton of time. But I mean, we can also create some on our own, but AI is going to be doing a lot of that and like cutting it all for us, and so that will save us a ton of time. And it create like for every episode, it creates like 12 or 13 like snippets.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah, that's nice.
a lot more content, a lot better content will be pushed out. And so that is a big plus side of Riverside. Anything else, BB?
For sure. Yeah. Send in some stuff for us to put on our backgrounds as well. If you guys have any ideas, or we've got, a nice little simple setup right here that Hayden came up with. But if you guys have any ideas or anything you'd like to see, anything cool or funny or anything like that,
I have one.
just send it in. What's up?
I think we should get a little River Concrete logo and put it down there.
We should.
Yeah. So one
Yeah.
of the options we can have is we can do like a section. So it's different. I can't see it on mine, but like on this right side, it should have like our social media, and then on the left side, I'll have our logo. I think that's the one you're talking about. What we can do is we can
Yep.
You're right.
make the logo on the left smaller, add the social media under that, and then we can put the uh like advertisements or like sponsorships on the right side
Mhm.
and have a list of them. So that's a call to
Oh,
Oh,
all the businesses out there. Um,
Hayden
if you
has
want
been
to get
removed.
sponsored
he
on
talked
the
himself off.
podcast, like send us a DM,
Yeah, we get tired of
email
that guy
us,
talking crap.
Yeah.
or like
He's banned.
yeah, email us at the1shalom@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Our socials are
that
one dot
won't
shalom.
happen whenever
DM us, email us, and we will get back to you, and we'll give you
that will
like some
not happen
pricing
whenever
and just
Hayden
like some
is
look
in
into what that looks
Edwardsville and
like.
has at his
Trust
setup.
me, we're
Yeah.
not
Like we said,
expensive.
Hayden's on his phone, so he might
So
have got a phone call or
yeah.
something that
Anything else you guys would add on to that?
If Zach for some reason can't do it, this is what the episode next week's gonna look like.
Yeah. We're just talking about anything and everything, bro.
Nah,
But yeah. I'm looking forward to next week. I think it'll be interesting
Yeah.
no matter what we do.
be a lot of fun.
So-
It's kind of sad. It'll be the first episode without Hayden. Like, it's
Yeah, I
only,
know.
hopefully the only episode without Hayden. But
Right. No.
yeah, I don't want to give
We'll
anybody.
be
the
chilling
wrong
though.
idea.
Boys, I can't see you. I don't know if I'm
Right.
still if
He's
you guys
still
can
in-
still see me, but I am
Just don't
Be in
even-
Tennessee.
I don't
I'm
and
even-
then-
absolutely out.
Yeah.
You guys
Then
have
next
black
week-
screens
The week
somewhere.
after, we'll be pretty much well set up, and
Yeah, we'll be rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if my
Yeah.
dad can pop over
Let's
here
see.
today and help me set up this coffee table. And then,
yeah. Are you working today, Mr. Brown?
no, I don't. Like that. My
This is
goal today
awkward.
was to get this room pretty much done.
See, this will
for our
not happen
podcast.
Yeah.
Get
whenever
everything set up,
we
so-
are on.
Everything's good. This is just
Whenever
the
we
mic
have
is
our own thing, this will
and I
not
can't
happen.
figure out
But since
how to get
I'm
the
in
camera
garage on my
working.
phone, it will happen.
Hayden tried to help.
The
me,
good thing
but it just
is,
wouldn't
as I remembered,
go
is
on my
that
screen.
it records on each
I don't know.
individual
I'm sure
device, so this will still be
I just didn't
uploaded
really-
and it'll still be
It's
saved.
a fix that I'm sure I
But,
can figure out how to fix. I just didn't want to take any
There's
time.
like everything
Right.
is recorded on your own
Okay,
device and
I'll
then
just use my
published
webcam
to
today.
to Riverside. So everything that you record will be
Yeah.
saved
the
and
quality's
it won't be
not that
lost, which is
bad.
also a big plus side.
No, it's not.
So whenever you guys see it, it won't be like
I used it
laggy, it
last
won't be
time,
anything
it
like that.
really-
You'll get the
Really
finished
isn't that
product.
bad.
They could be talking right now and I'm talking
Wait,
over
what
them.
were
I
you
have
saying?
no idea.
But yeah, the webcam's pretty good.
Here's what
But
we're
are
gonna
you
do.
all ready for the wedding? Are you all prepared for that?
Yeah, yeah. I picked up my tux on Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday. So got that figured out. Pretty much I went and got a haircut Wednesday too.
Mm-hmm.
Something slight. Got a little bit trimmed off. And then
Yeah.
pretty much just rolling from there. We got the rehearsal dinner tonight.
Yeah.
And then I think
Right.
he sent me the look at this. This is everybody on the pod can make fun of Hayden. Not really. I would do this too if it was my wedding, but he sent us out a like itinerary the other day. Like all the
Mhm.
groomsmen. Look at this.
Oh, was this the one where he was wanting to golf until 4:00 or something?
I don't know if they can see it, but that's like our whole
I
itinerary.
don't know if
for
it's
the week.
loading.
Yeah, it's just very bright. Anyway. Oh, Hayden just texted us. He said
It's
his
his
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
messed up.
Yeah. So we're gonna finish this episode. We'll wrap
Yeah.
it up. We're almost at 40 minutes, so this has been a pretty
Yeah.
decent episode
Let's
of
just
just
try to-
yapping and
Let's try to roll it out for another 3 minutes, and then we can
yeah.
end it. I want to see if we can, or what a 40-minute episode on here looks like. I do have a question
Right.
for you, though, PV. Why
Yeah,
does it
what's
say
up?
31% uploading on my computer?
It uploads as we record. So
Okay.
mine is at 99%.
Oh,
So
well,
I'm hosting
Okay.
it, so we should be
yeah, that's all
pretty
that
well
matters.
uploaded.
Yeah, if you were,
Yeah.
I figured out what I think your title should be,
What's up?
like on the website and everything.
Mhm.
Obviously, like social media and marketing, but then also showrunner.
The showrunner.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
what.
fire.
Well,
Especially
other-
now that we're on here, like
Yeah, that's what like a lot of I think like Rogan, like the guy he always has, that's his showrunner. So
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
think
and then
it's
that's
cool.
what I'm gonna be doing on here. So
I know that's what I'm saying. You're the host. You're the Rondo of this joint. So
yeah, something like that.
yeah.
The Tony
You're
Snell, if you
Rondo.
will.
The Tony Snell. Wait, if you're Rondo, then who am I? Am I Mike? I feel like I'm KG, and I feel like Hayte's Paul Pierce.
Yeah, it's valid.
I feel like Hayte's the star.
I'd say so.
Hayte's the star. I'm the aging vet.
He is. Yeah.
You're the
Hayte's a
facilitator.
star for sure.
Hayte's
Everybody
a star,
knows
man.
Hayte.
Yeah, he does everything too, man. This guy, let me tell you, I'm going to give a little message about Hayte while he's off so then he can't interject and be all humble and stuff. He was the reason that the One Shalom was like existent during the first 40 weeks of the show. He edited like everything by himself because I didn't know how to edit and I was also working a bunch. And so were you.
He was at Cornerstone, like he had to edit the podcast for us.
Yeah, he worked there. He had access, but he edited the whole thing. He didn't miss a week. I mean, that's impressive. He didn't miss a single week. And he's just honestly like the best guy, man. He's the nicest dude. He's one of the best friends I've ever had. I'm stoked that he's getting married. Also, we can say this now because he won't see it. He won't see it. We're gonna get a little video made for him.
We are. We're gonna get a video made with some key people, I guess, in his life.
Are we gonna post that on the account, or are we just gonna give it to him?
We can post that, I would say.
Yeah. Well, because I'm actually gonna text everybody today. Some of the guys that I wanted to, because I think I have everybody's number.
Dustin and them.
Yeah, I've got Dustin and Nathan's number. I've got obviously my dad's number. Zach, John, Kyle. Anybody else we think would be good for that? Because that's all the guests. Oh, Noah. Noah's been a guest, so I guess Noah gets on there.
We get Jacob.
Oh, Ella. We can get Ella and Kaylin
Hunter.
to. Yeah, Jacob and Hunter. We get Ella and Kaylin to say a little something because they were on the show.
Do we want Ella to, or do we want it to be like a?
She could be like, dude. She could be like the last person.
Both of them.
She could be like the last person.
Yeah.
Or we can just do a message to both of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just do a message to both of them.
Let's do a message to both of them. I like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Ella as well.
Yeah, facts. First ever One Shalom wife.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's cool, man.
But
Ella's the best. Ella's so nice.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see what they do in Edwardsville, and it should be a good time. I'm excited to go up there for sure.
Me
and
too.
Go visit whenever.
Dude, that's gonna be. We should actually vlog that and then actually post it. Unlike the Royal Rumble vlog.
Royal Rumble vlog was somewhat of a disaster.
I think that's gonna be like the notorious piece of lost media of One Shalom.
Somehow one day that will get posted. That is gonna get posted one day.
It is.
It's just like 158 clips.
Yeah, it's bad.
To get put together.
Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up because
I
kind of got to go to the bathroom, truthfully. So
valid.
Well, we love y'all. Go follow us on Instagram. All of our tags are down below. Thank you to River Concrete, our sponsor. And we're going to go watch Hayden get married tomorrow. We're going to have the best time. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
Yep. See ya.